So, right. So that is, we went round and round.
They also found strong evidence linking high intake of these to ultra-processed foods. These are really ubiquitous in our food supply. I just mentioned, like
ABC 13 is proud to sponsor this year's season of music, dance, and so much more. I'm Rita Garcia.
And I'm Sunita.
Y me siento contento porque con su movimiento inspiración y calidad tiene color de canela y mucho de